Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. This is going to be sort of an introduction to a new project. It's not going to be a project pan. I'm deeming this project single shadows. As you may know from my organizing videos, I have a lot of singles and they don't always get as much love as they should. So I am starting a project, an endeavor, shall we say, to use every single one of my singles. Now you may be wondering, how many singles do you actually have? And I counted, I have 226 single eyeshadows. Yes, I'm not. That's exactly the number. That's what it is. I have my Sydney Grace No Joke bundle. I have my Galaxy shadows. And then I have my shadows that I arranged by color. Oh man, this is hard to do. In these palettes. Sorry, this is really heavy. I have my palette full of my special shades, the multi-chromes, duochromes, and just very delicate shadows. I have my Give Me Glow shadows that I just got. I have Menagerie shadows and a couple of Touch of Glams. They're all the square pans. And I have this ginormous JD Glow palette that don't worry, it's not full. It's not full. I just decided that I was gonna try and put all of my non-standard sized eyeshadows in this big palette so that I don't have to carry around 7 million Z palettes, and they're all going to be either in the color-coded system or in the big motherfucker right here, with possibly the exception of my special shades, which I'm gonna try and condense them all into one palette. This big one, maybe. I don't know. I would like to have my Galaxy shadows with those, but I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna work. And again, this is going to be a bit crazy, but if I use 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows in a look, what's the math on that? Math! Calculator! No, I'm not doing it in my head. This is my day off. I'm not using my brain. What kind of crazy person are you? Okay, let's say on average I use 4 shadows. No. 226 divided by, yeah, on average 4. Because sometimes I only use 3, sometimes I use 7, you know, who cares? Okay, so that says 56.5. 56. So like 60 days. That's if I wore makeup every day for 2 months and I always used one of my singles. Yeah, so this is going to be like a year-long project. I don't have a time frame limit on what's all going to happen. This is just something I want to try and do. I'm going to try and do check-ins every once in a while, keep you updated. I have like a little list here. I don't know how I'm going to keep track of this, but what I am starting with is some like starter palettes. So I have the square ones and my Give Me Glows that I haven't put into this big honkin' thing yet, which is where they're gonna end up because this is the oddly shaped collection. So I'm gonna try and work through these. And also I took out a little color family from the big fucker right there. This is so far without everything being together. These are sort of like the warm neutrals, the pinkies, the purples, and cool tone neutrals that I have all in that big thing. So I have some random ones. I have Lethal, Cleona, Looksy, Nabla. These little square ones are depotted from my Love Lux Beauty palettes because the shimmers were garbage. So it's actually good that I'm sort of going to be testing some of these out. Might not want to keep them. This is actually a blush I repressed. There's just a whole collection of these. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and work through these, and then I'm going to take out, oh, it's upside down. Then I'm going to take out the rest of these ones and put them in another palette and work through those. And then by the end of the mishmash, they will all be in here. Ugh, ow. And then I can start working through all of the other ones. So the standard sized shadows. And of course, I'm not going to limit myself to only using it once. If there's something I want to use, again, perfect. And I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to sort of keep track of the shades that I use each month and keep a tally going and keep them sort of separate, and then I can show you what shades I've used, and maybe we'll do it that way. So I'm gonna have to rearrange all of my singles many a times, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be rewarding for me to make sure I'm getting use out of all of these, because it's definitely easier to like reach for a palette, and maybe I will be more motivated to make custom palettes, which is something I do like doing. I like mixing and matching my colors. So if I have them all in one place, then I can take one of my smaller palettes and make a little color story and play with that for a while. So I think this is going to be good. I think this is great. I'm on my quarantine. Well, kind of. I am self-isolating when I'm not at work because I work in healthcare. I have to go to work. But on the days when I'm home, it's fun to just play with something and do a hobby, and my hobby is makeup. So stick around, stay tuned, and we'll see how well I do with this project. If you like this idea, give me a like. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on tracking my progress, keeping up with things, how I should organize them. Let me know down below. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog, and I will see you next time. Bye!